It is indeed a great day here in the Missouri Mid-South Conference of the United Church of Christ. It's a great day for many reasons. Just the fact that we're here today, that we've gathered together using virtual technology to continue to connect us to one another. It's also a great day because, that sun is peering through my office window and warming at least part of my body up. So I am grateful for this opportunity to be with you in this virtual way today. I'm also excited today as I recall this past weekend when we gathered together virtually once again as a conference. We gathered for our fall meeting, a meeting that was essential and vital to the work that we do as a conference together. We passed the vote for the bylaws changes. We also approved a budget for the year coming forth. And then we also were able to come up and vote on a plan for Camp Moval, which I'm very excited about. We have so many great things as part of the Missouri Mid-South Conference that we can be thankful for. And I am thankful for each and every one of you that came and showed up on Saturday and expressed your thoughts and your ideas and how much work and effort you put into to just making us the Missouri Mid-South Conference. I am indeed grateful for that. Well, I also wanted to share with you today a little bit more about some of the other work that we have been doing. Just recently, back in August, we completed a review of the 2021 Clergy Compensation Guidelines to prepare for the 2022 Clergy Compensation Guidelines. I brought a group of people together to work on that. We evaluated what we had proposed in 2021, and we've come up with a new set of guidelines. We have posted those on our website, and you can find those under the Resources tab. And I just thought I would share with you a couple of the highlights of what we've got included this year. First and foremost, we asked for a 2.5% increase for clergy compensation. We recognize that as churches that there is an opportunity every year to give your clergy a little bit more income to help them to pay for things that they need personally. And so it's very important that we do this whenever we have an opportunity. And that 2.5% increase really isn't a large number, to be honest. When the national increase was closer to almost 4%. So this was a realistic number we felt like many of our churches could do. And we encourage every one of our churches to increase your pay annually for your clergy. One of the other areas is a home equity allowance. Now this is something that we have mentioned before, but we wanted to talk a little bit more about it this year. You see, when you have a clergy person who lives in a parsonage, they often don't have any equity building up because they don't own their own home. And it is a beautiful opportunity when they can live in a parsonage that's been well maintained and cared for. But the reality is that because they aren't building any equity, when they do determine that their season of leading that church is over, that they don't have any kind of a nest egg, if you will, to take with them in case they need to buy a new home. And so we're asking you to take a look at this section that talks about a home equity allowance. It'll help you to at least have that conversation and see if that is something that you are able to do. We encourage you to do that. We've also added a couple of additional holidays underneath our holiday sections, which we are asking you as a congregation to make sure that all of your clergy get those holidays off. So just take a look at all of those and make sure that on your church calendar, those are marked as days off so that your clergy can have days for reflection and days to ponder what those holidays that we observe as a nation are. We also added a section about a flexible spending account. Now, this is something fairly new that we are asking you to take a look at. It doesn't cost you, the church, necessarily anything, but what it is it's an opportunity for a flex spending plan for our clergy specifically that they can put input into. And so this is a great area where clergy can help cover some extra cost, if you will, associated with the way that they live. And so these are some areas that we just wanted to highlight for you this year as we introduce the 2022 clergy compensation guidelines. You will find the full guidelines along with the chart on our website, again, under the resources tab. I also want to share that we have adjusted our call agreement for the new clergy coming in that will reflect also those changes. So where we've made changes in the guidelines, we've also made them changed them in the call agreements so that they match up. I think you will ultimately find that those new guidelines are meeting and exceeding many opportunities for our clergy to get fair and just compensation. And we are hopeful that we can continue to do this work for our clergy and our churches moving forward. Again, I thank you for your time today, and I am so grateful to be here with you, enjoying the sunlight coming in and enjoying our time together. And I look forward to worshiping with you soon. Have a blessed day.